is a little scary. I wrote down what I want to say because it's an accommodation that helps my brain and body. I have ADHD, otherwise known as a wandering mind, and I'm a highly sensitive person. I always kind of knew that I was a little unconventional, non-linear. My brain works in colors and textures, not so good with numbers. But I didn't get formally diagnosed until, I think, spring of 2021. But always sort of knew. And it's been a great learning, and grief and relief and all the in-betweens. So I like to make lists. That helps me organize my 10 thoughts at once. So I'm just gonna share this list of things that came to my mind that kind of helped me feel like a sense of unmasking or letting more of my true self come into the world and into relationships. So the first one would be letting myself gallop around my apartment each night when the zoomies hit around 9 p.m. Shamelessly wearing over-the-ear headphones to the grocery store. Deciding not to tolerate people, places, and situations that activate my justice sensitivity, which is very strong. My anger, which is a new relationship that I'm in, learning about my anger, and my nervous system. Laying on the floor more often. Big fan of the floor lay. Highly recommend. Inviting friends over for potluck-style gatherings, because cooking a whole meal for a large group of people takes more spoons than I'm willing to give. And just being okay with that. Declining invitations to parties because overstimulation and my allergic reaction to small talk. And then sometimes inviting whoever's hosting to have tea or go hiking one-on-one in the near future, because that feels more genuine and useful to me. Using my color block timers religiously at home, at work, and at coffee shops, because analog clocks break my brain. I hate those. Getting more clear about my yeses and nos, and with that I think actually learning how to say no, and that there's power and beauty in the word no. And then that can allow for like a more full, authentic, embodied yes. So yay, discernment and boundaries. Letting my outfits be as colorful and unconventional as my neurospicy heart desires. Shout out to the mustard tights. Love bright colors. Having fidget toys and loop earplugs on hand at all times. Also love the nature fidgets. Nature is where I feel like my fullest, truest self, so spend a lot of time outside. Love to climb trees. Love the textures and colors and sensory delights there. This is one I really enjoy. Practicing sending emails with direct language instead of fluffing them up with neurotypical niceties that adhere to societal expectations. Yes. And I love when other people do that, so I love to give people shout outs when they use direct and clear language in emails, or when they leave out of office emails that are just like, hi, this is a perceived sense of urgency we've received from capitalism. I am inviting you to go outside or to lay down, take a nap. And I'm like, yes, let's do it. So, my people. Recognizing and honoring the finiteness and preciousness of my time, energy, and attention. I once heard someone at a concert, it was like an artist performing, and they were like, thank you so much for your attention. This is the most valuable resource you can offer yourself and another person. And I really believe that. So that has been a huge learning and practice. I'm still learning. Filling my paper planner with an abundance of G207 gel pen ink and excessive liquid whiteout, because pencils are not my friend. That's just what I've discovered really works. Choosing not to drink alcohol. This, I don't really know if this fits into this conversation, but a few years ago I just realized like, oh, this basically adds no value to my life. And also it's really helped me not go into social situations that I simply don't enjoy. So that's been really interesting to learn about too. Covering my walls and workspaces with whiteboards, sticky notes, and bold visual reminders. Because what even is working memory? I don't know it very well. Something that I have really found joyful is I've created this thing called Time Does Not Exist Day, because I have such a complicated relationship with time. So on these days, I think, full transparency, I'd love to do it at least once a month. I haven't done it in a while. But I take off my watch, I power down my phone and put it in my backpack, and then I just go out into nature. Sometimes I move around, but I just follow the light and like let my body guide me. And it has been so freeing because the world of clocks is kind of intense. So that's one of my favorite little accommodations. Oh, getting comfortable with disappointing people has been huge. And I think noticing that when I take care of myself or when I do what actually feels good and right, the people that are most perhaps meant to be in my life and relationship circle really celebrate that. And the people that are less supportive, it's clarifying. And then I think just, feeling such gratitude for the people in my life who do celebrate and honor and support my neurodivergence and bring curiosity towards it. And also I think it's a beautiful gift, like when I've learned that I'm neurodivergent, I've basically cultivated a beautiful warm circle of other neurospicy people around me like this, so it's really awesome. Yeah, hopefully I answered the questions. It's a bit more nonlinear, but feel free to let me know if anything feels unclear.
That was great.
Thanks. Awesome. Thank you.